and you're taking 3 months off saying, I'm not hustling, I'm not making no bread because it's already been stated to me that it's not a money thing. Okay, okay, so I'm going to put off 3 months, my family, just getting the hustle on, do what I got to do just to be seen. Okay, if I go out there and when I get there, if I'm told when getting on the bus and rolling that handed a schedule of saying, well, we didn't bring an extra promotion person so that you could have a seat on the bus. And you say, oh, okay, so what's that entail? So this is the daily duties. So when you look at the daily duties as an artist and you see that there's filling up ices for buses, emptying trash, walking around and hanging up posters and doing all this different stuff, and you try to be good about it, you start doing it for a couple weeks, then you realize that I'm not getting any promotion. All I've got from the tour manager is excuses saying, oh, well, your promotion stuff, it must have been shipped to another city. We don't have any of your promotion flyers here. Oh, I know we took the pictures, but we don't have any of this to sign or whatever. So you're walking around with a thumb up your ass saying, okay, this is ridiculous. And you even have other artists, which I won't name, saying, yeah, I knew you weren't going to do this for 3 months, brother. You an artist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You an artist. You ain't supposed to be doing this shit. When you got other artists saying that, when you basically are put in that position to where you're not told ahead of time, these are the duties, this is what you do in 23 hours a day. You can get off during the meet and greet, but when you get off for the meet and greet, we're not going to have the stuff that we said to help promote. When you made it up front saying, I don't want money, I don't want anything like that, I don't want any of that, but I want to promote because I'm an artist. This is my livelihood, this is what I'm doing. And then when you bring it up,
fans.
Yeah, and when you bring it up and you have a problem with it, saying, look, I think I'm going to bounce back. I'm going to fly home. I don't see this is what it is. When you get the excuse of, well, we all work together when it comes to the label. I ain't got a problem coming out here and loading up trucks. I don't got a problem doing this. Yeah, well, we in different positions. Each show that trucks are getting loaded up from, how many, thousands of dollars is coming in? Okay, so yeah, if I was getting paid this for shows, I'd be loading up the motherfucking trucks too. I'd be loading them up quick. And I'd have anybody I can. So if you go out there and realize that this is what you're supposed to be doing, but wasn't told this ahead of time, when you out there doing that, and then it's, oh, not even offer, you know what, we're going to actually break a couple dollars, man, because this is work. This is what you do. None of your promotion stuff's there. Yeah, you're going to have hard feelings about it. So when you realize and you fly home on your own dollar, say, fuck it, I'm going to fly back, you know what I'm saying, catch a flight out of town. When you get back and realize that one of the main people calling your shots is pissed, behind the scenes mad at you because, oh, man, this cat don't want to do this, or, this cat did this and that, or I got to bring another promotion guy in now, and this is, when you realize that he's holding grudges against you for that, yeah, you know what I'm saying, there are certain issues and there's problems because that ain't how you handle business anyway. I mean, if someone wants to go out for 3 months and do that on their own, cool, let me know. Let me know if I can make that bread when you go out and do this for 3 months with me not even telling you. So situations like that were happening regularly to where it's one of them things like, all right, you know what, if this is the way it's going down, then I have a problem with it. And it didn't make a cat leave, but I speak in my mind about it like, yeah, what's going on with this? You know what I'm saying? What, this isn't right. This is not how you do business.
As
you know
a man, you're going to naturally question shit.
Exactly.
When
you
it
question it,
down.
not causing no problems, you know what I'm saying? And if you speak into understudies after 4 months of not being able to talk to a certain person, if you talking to the people, other people under him, for 3-4 months saying, look, album been out, we got a buzz, but we've already bounced on to 2-3 other albums. How do we keep promoting this? I'm trying to figure out how we can keep promoting this record. When you're talking about it and you're venting your frustrations to other people, you don't want to get a call from that man a month after that. Well, I've been hearing stuff from other people,
right,
man.
Yeah, I've been hearing stuff, man.
I've been here. So, well, I'm trying to keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? But when you guys stuff, oh, I'm hearing stuff, and I'm not cool with cats saying this and that. And when all you can say is, I'm not saying stuff to these people to say it to these people. I'm saying it because I've been trying to get a hold of you and put together a game plan, and no one's calling me back. So I have to talk to who I have to talk to figure out the situation. I'm a worker. And if I don't have any power, if I can't do merchandise on my own because it's in a contract, if I can't do certain tour stuff on my own, if I've got people from other tour calling and saying, can we get Cognito to do this and that, and they're saying, well, your label said no, that it wasn't feasible for them to send promotional stuff out for this, and it's not feasible money-wise to have you go out and do 13 shows. Yeah, it's not feasible. It's not feasible for a cat to make a certain amount of money for 13 shows when you're trying to plan 60, 70, 80-day shows. but it's beneficial to me as an artist to promote me, to get me out there and keep the record buzz going. But when you basically just say, yep, this is it, you know what I'm saying? And the frustrating part about it is, dog, is if I would have been told that ahead of time, let me make my own decision. But when I'm told ahead of time that we're not a major label, we're an independent label, we don't let an album come out for 4 or 5 months, and if it's not selling or doing what we want it to do, just say, screw it, we go into the next record, or we're not going to mess with an artist for the next record. We push it until it is successful, because we wouldn't sign an artist unless we knew that this artist could do what we want him to do. So when you're told that, you have the confidence in the back of your head like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? They're not really pushing it all the way like whatever, but they told me, which is an unwritten contract, that we push our artists. That's what I based my career on, making a decision to sign with another label when I've been hesitant because of stuff I've had happen in the past. So when you have that in the back of your mind, this is what we're going to do, but you're not seeing it, when you're told that, oh, with the way we keep our artists busy and keep the grind going, we going to mind fuck you. We going to mind fuck you. Exact words. We going to mind fuck you. It's going to be so big, promoting this and that. But don't have nothing. When you got a publicist assigned to you, but don't have one interview set up, when you have a publicist assigned to you that you're trying to call the publicist like, look, I got people hitting my Twitter. I got people hitting my Facebook. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to hit them and see if they want to do this and that. When you don't have one fucking interview set up through your publicist, and apparently you getting charged for the shit that I'm getting charged and charged back for, you know, different bullshit for label costs. Come on, dude. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So however it gets defended against this, if this interview is a whatever type of thing, it's questions that I've vented from the beginning, dude. I'm not an artist to fuck no one over. I believe in karma, brother, and I believe you do me right, I do you right. So I haven't tried to intentionally do nobody wrong as an artist, period. So that's the bottom line. But the fact of the matter is so much was, and if I was the first one saying it, then you could think I'm hating or say whatever I want. But when you got a bunch of other people saying it, like I even had other artists that I'm not going to speak on because I'm not bringing their name into it, tell me before I signed a situation that these are problems I've heard on a regular. These are problems I've heard on a regular from artists that are still signed. These are problems when you hear that and say, you know what, I'm a different artist. I'm my own artist. I'm signing a deal because it seems right. I'm trying to make this shit happen. But then when it happens to you, you're like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I wish them all best, brother. Like I said, I'm not trying to knock no one. I think Tech is one of the most original, dopest artists to ever hit the rap game. He's in my top 3. Stevie Stone is like my brother. I wish him nothing but success. I hope Stone blows him out of the water. You know what I'm saying? I hope he reaches that plateau because he has that capability. And Calico, I've been saying from day one that he's a mix between a Lady Gaga and an Andre 3000 to where he should be on another level. And I think that he needs to get pushed more in different aspects and not just pushed down the same stream as everyone they're used to pushing it to. Step out your market, push it to somebody else. I know you don't want a major label to touch Calico because then it's coming out your pocket a little bit, but give him to a label that knows that stream to push him. Keep it strange, but give him, you know what I'm saying, the freedom to be able to rock the way he should be rocking.
A little bit. That's exactly.
Let him do it.
He shouldn't he shouldn't be doing no 9,000 units or 15,000 units. He should be doing hundreds.
He's doing the same units as when he came out.
Yeah.
So when you got other artists that are selling more, you know, and like I said, it's nothing against Tech because Tech deserves that. But if you have an artist that you're putting that kind of muscle and that money into and the promotion into, when they're consistently selling, then hitting the MTVs and getting bigger, that's because you put that type of work into that artist. But if you have all the other artists around that are doing the same amount of units, if not less, don't come out with the whole excuse, oh, well, the rap game ain't what it used to be. You know, he ain't selling units. Well, you got other artists selling them units. You selling out shows. You know what I'm saying? Don't say, which what I heard, that's the excuse I got, is we ain't going to put money into radio. We don't put money into this single, and if this artist can't do it, well, then what makes us think we could do it with another artist? Well, because that other artist is a different artist. Did you telling me because one certain person didn't blow up off of spending some odd umpteen $1,000 on this, that you're telling me that the next artist can't blow up because they're not that artist?